Mike Jones Beats.
Chose to go trip on academics about promoting the little kid. You said what it was. Look, nigga, on this street shit, there's no time and place of when it's gonna happen. You might be in a situation where you can get away. You might be in a situation where you win, you lose. But nigga, when you are confronted, you have to deal with that situation. You do not pull out a camera and say, oh, you trying to take me to jail. Hold on. 3 of them securities I know. Them ain't police. Let's correct that right now. Ain't nobody seen a nigga pull out a bag on 6ix9ine security team yet. Niggas start putting out these rumors on social media and everybody run with it. Them niggas is a crew like you had that crew that whooped on Safari ass nigga. Same shit. Squad against squad. Nigga pull up on me. You supposed to handle your business. If you catch me slipping, I'm going to handle my business. You fuck me up, I'll pop you out. However it go, we deal with it how we got to deal with it. But you can't be running around here saying what you saying. And one thing I respect and I do not condone telling, that nigga did something that a nigga ain't never did. Never has the rat pulled up on the aggressor. It's the aggressor pull up on the rat.
Never.
I got to call a spade a spade.
You ain't lying.
Hey, mute your mics and let brother Wack
hold on,
speak,
just to
please.
correct everybody, we are in Miami. This happened in Florida. Hey, look, Meek, let me tell you what's something every nigga know. This is why I beat the Stitches case, nigga, hands down. It's a rule out there called stand your ground. Any nigga approach you in an aggressive, threatening way, you can hit that nigga with a shovel. You ain't gonna do a day in jail. So, and let's say he is with the police, nigga. And the police allowed him. They drove him over there to where you at to approach you. Hey, look, my nigga, everything you talking about don't make sense. You just been exposed. I don't got nothing against you as a person. I'm not a rapper, but you did some fuck shit. And if you do some fuck shit, nigga, I'ma call you out. I'm not an industry nigga. I'm a street nigga in the industry. You just got marked out. That's simple. It's what it is. What you need to do is just mind your business, stay out of this real shit, and don't think you're going to get some amnesty from niggas like me when you do some buster shit. That's it. It's that simple.
Facts. I don't see how niggas get marked out by the police, though, man.
So I got a question. Here's what we're going to do now. So the people it's like, it was some people on stage who disagreed with some of the stuff that Brother Wack say. So we're going to have a healthy discourse. We'll have...
Here go the question, though. Here go the first question you got to ask them. When you come on, identify if you're a civilian or if you're from the streets. If you're a civilian, I don't got no back and forth for you because your understanding of our rules and where we come from is zero. If you're a street nigga, you got some explaining to tell me how anything I'm saying is wrong.
Absolutely. So look, we're going to give y'all the opportunity. Like we say, this is a great room. Again, Wack, thank you for pulling up on us, bro. We really appreciate you. Now, again, on this stage, we're going to let y'all engage. It ain't got to be no hating shit. You don't have to agree. It ain't no dick ride contest. As men and women, if you disagree, let's have a healthy discourse. You can engage. So here's your opportunity to speak your piece. Now go. Whoever got something to say.
Hold on, B. James.
Hey.
Wait, B. James, before you guys go, if you are not the one speaking, you need to have your mic muted. If you are not muted, you will get booted.
Hey, hold on. And this Duran, what's going on, Wack OG? And we're not asking any incriminating questions. Like, he don't have to be.
Well, I mean, I ain't worried about that, nigga, because I ain't gonna answer no incriminating questions.
Hey,
they can ask them. I ain't tripping.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Wait 1 second, y'all. We're not gonna ask any incriminating questions, and we're also gonna be respectful, right? I'm gonna be honest, Brother Wack. I appreciate you coming through. I said it before, and I'm gonna have to say it while you here. I don't always agree with the brother, what he says, but I listen to every word that brother said, and I agree. So let's go.
Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, if you're just not coming in at the bottom, +sign, ping your people. Stop the violence. It's the club. Follow all the mods, and we going to get the conversation going. Let's get it.
My thing is, I don't think a nigga can get marked out by a motherfucker, by the police. Like, that nigga is a federal informant. I get what you're saying. Like, it's on. If the beef just some internet shit, I just see that shit as a joke with all of them niggas on some real shit.
So what you saying is, a nigga, you whoop, 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 whoop. If I see that nigga in the mall right now, I'm not going to say a motherfucking word to him. I'm not looking for him to do nothing to him. This man made himself the spokesperson as a 6ix9ine killer. And nigga, you this, bitch ass, and I'm a this. Nigga, why you niggas, what's this nigga, academics, nigga, we gonna fuck, you keep on doing this, we gonna do something to you. Okay, the nigga pulled up on you. 6ix9ine is not a police, my nigga, he's a rat. In the streets, rat things happens to rats. What the fuck is you talking about? He's the police, nigga. He worked with the police. That's what made him the rat. And since he made himself the nigga that wanted to deal with the rat, when the rat pulled up on you aggressive, you were supposed to deal with that.
That's a fact. 100%. This is Danny, God. I 100% agree with you because me,
he got bodied by a finger nigga.
Can I say something real quick? Even with her new
Don't
boyfriend,
let him back on the stage.
Even with her Nicki Minaj's husband, like, I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from the hood. Like, if you say you talking all that shit, and the niggas, I know plenty of rats that put in work. When you start running around here talking that shit, you got to stand for it.
That's it, bro.
Don't come and say now you talking this you, because 6ix9ine know what he be doing. He's a troll. He know how to get attention. Whenever he want to get attention, this is what he do. But since Meek's supposed to be a gangster, you supposed to hold that, bro. You're not supposed to be talking all that on camera.
Nah.
Oh, you trying to get me. You supposed to stand up. If you say,
let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell you what happened. See, this what happened. Usually in this situation, the aggressor controls the narrative, meaning he know where the rat is at, and he could make the decision to pull up at this club or pull up over here or don't pull up. Nigga, what happened is this nigga 6ix9ine defied the rules, and he pulled up on him. The nigga was really in shock, right? Usually,
and that's how you know. Sorry for cutting you off. That's how you know he not solid though, because it
was supposed to go. Hey, look, you ain't pulling up on me nowhere. Ain't a nigga pulling up on me, no nigga.
You should be ready to go
nowhere, and it ain't getting live any way you want it to get live. However you want. I'm a street nigga. When I step out this house, when I walk around this house, I'm prepared to deal with whatever I'm confronted with.
That's
whatever. Them niggas in there making these songs, and then you making yourself the spokesperson and the advocate. Right now, you worried about going to jail, nigga. How you gonna go to jail? You ain't got no. They just cleared your whole record, nigga. You ain't on no paper. You in Miami. The man pulled up on you, nigga. Nigga, what you talking about? If we pull up in the club and it's day team and my team and we looking for each other, we thumping. We ain't saying, hey, look, we worried about going to jail. No, nigga, it's on. Stop portraying yourself to be that.
I feel you. I feel you.
All right, so Wack, I got a quick.
Yo, can I say something?
Hold on.
Trick you off the streets.
Hold on, I got a question because this Al King right above you. When I looked at the video, it looked like they was holding 6ix9ine back. So to me personally, that ain't look like no real threat. It looked like some goofy shit like, oh, I'm finna act like I'm finna do something. Make sure y'all hold me back so a motherfucker can't get to me.
And I totally agree with you, my brother. But let me ask you another question. Did you see any forward progress by Meek Mill, or did you see a nigga holding a phone? Answer that. I'm rushing the nigga, dog. Me, you calling me a bitch and all my name is spitting and what you want to do, nigga, I'm getting off. Did you see any forward progress by this man?
Nah, nope. I ain't see that energy.
Okay, then he pulled the phone out talking about you trying to take me to jail. Nigga, hold up, nigga. The fuck is you talking about?
Do you think it was a setup? Do you think that shit was like...
That wasn't no setup. Somebody did like that. Look, my nigga, every day I get a call on the nigga. Hey, Wack, whoop, you looking for him? Wow, what's happening? Nigga over here in this rep every day, nigga. I get calls on niggas. This how this works. Somebody called that nigga and told that nigga where Meek Mill was at. This little wild nigga made a decision. I'm going to pull up on this nigga. And he pulled up.
He wanted to show niggas that Meek is pussy. And Meek need to stop. He need to be a rapper, bro. And
he ain't that, bro. The nigga turned the fade down on Power Rule. We could have killed the shit with him and Game. Game said, my nigga, you know what you did. You did some telling. You know what you did. We gonna do this head up so everybody don't get involved. And then that's it. Nigga said he wasn't fighting.
He wasn't even trying to give it up with boy from Queens, bro. Her husband. Like, when son ran down on him, he wasn't trying to.
This little wild nigga made a decision. I'm gonna pull up on this nigga. And he pulled up.
He wanted to show niggas that Meek is pussy. And Meek need to stop. He need to be a rapper, bro. And
he ain't that, bro. The nigga turned the fade down on Power Rule. We could have killed the shit with him and Game. Game said, my nigga, you know what you did. You did some telling. You know what you did. We gonna do this head up so everybody don't get involved. And then that's it. Nigga said he wasn't fighting.
He wasn't even trying to give it up with boy from Queens, bro. Her husband. Like, when son ran down on him, he wasn't trying to give it up.
He need to cut that shit.
He not like that, so he need to just relax. Stop trolling. Stop saying you're giving your.
And see, this what I don't like, bro. This what I don't like. Hey, look, nigga, I didn't call you out on no personal shit. I called you out on some real shit. Now what you doing? Because I see you really the police. You put up last time I talked to Meek Mill on the phone been 3 years, bro. So whatever recorded clip you got been 3 years old, right? Now this what I know. You ain't just record 30 seconds. We talk for about 10 minutes. So put the whole clip up, nigga.
Hey, brother Wack. Hey, brother Wack. Hey, hold on, brother. Wait. Hold on. Y'all gotta relax, brother Wack. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not with nobody recording my phone calls.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to do that.
That shit, hold on, brother. In and of itself, to me, that's some real weird shit, brother. And we don't get down like that.
No, but watch this. I done seen the nigga 2-3 times. BET Weekend, him and Blueface was on the stage. Over here. Hey, Wack, let's do some music. All this shit. Now, I don't know if the people are slow on social media. You wrote Wack is backbiting, backstabbing the game. You put up a motherfucking recorded clip and all it says was, nigga, I pulled my wife off the bus, nigga, and took her shopping. Where the fuck is backbiting the game coming from? Nigga, will you address what we talking about? Let's address this. You don't want to address that, but now what you doing is this. You taking it somewhere you don't want it to go. Because, see, I'm a little different. When I see you, you going to have to get out. Something's going to happen. I'm not a rapper. When I see you, nigga, now you're gonna be over there with your little booty in the air, sleep on TV. Cause we both know you ain't that type of nigga. I don't care who you with, how it's with, this what it's gonna be. All you had to do is really say, you know what, homie, you right. I'm gonna take my nose out that business, and I would have respected it.
But if you look at it, Meek ain't addressed this dude in months. And y'all, it's a lot of people that depend on Meek.
Hey,
y'all
asking
Wack, this nigga to throw away his whole career for a dude who don't have
Wait, hold on, homie. Did you say, wait, listen, my nigga. If I told you, no disrespect, the brother that I was just talking, no disrespect. Please don't take this disrespectful. If I say, hey, look, nigga, 4 months ago, your mom was a bitch, hoe ass nigga. And 4 months go by and you see me. Are you going to say, oh, that was 4 months ago. He disrespected me and called my mom a bitch. Is cool?
Me personally, I got 4 fellas. So you know where I'm taking it.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Like, bro, so once hey, look, this is the industry. Niggas go on these Instagrams and say shit, interviews and say shit, and you don't see it, nigga, bro. But when you see it, nigga, what I can respect about this little dude I don't respect, he heard that nigga was somewhere, the nigga that been talking about him, and he went to the nigga. Nigga, what's up now, you bitch?
Them niggas had their phones out, though. That's the funny part.
Hey brother Wack, I want to ask you something, brother Wack. This done, one of the mods. I want to ask you something, because what really fucked me up about homie is you are the face of prison reform.
Who is?
Oh, Meek Mill.
Meek Mill ain't the face of prison. How you gonna be the face of prison before me not been to prison? You been to the county, never been to prison. You talking to a convict. Like, see, these niggas that's what rap music do.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand how they do that, and then you rap all this bullshit though. You know what I'm saying?
Because the nigga, bro, that's why he's Meek Washington. And he need to give Denzel a cut. He's an actor.
Hey, brother Wack. I want to thank you for coming through the room, brother.
We really do appreciate you, bro.
Look, check it out. Hold on.
Look, I got nothing personal against him, but what you doing, my nigga? No, nigga, just because you Meek, you got 20 million followers, that don't make you exempt, nigga. No, look, if Wack go out here and do some fuck shit,
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Okay, first, could we just be clear? We got quite a few things to say, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm going at Meek. We going at Meek for this one specific reason. You cannot be the effing problem and try to whataboutism your way out of it. You can't do that. Now, before we even start with the regular festivities, I want y'all to think about something real quick. Meek had a conversation that him and Wack, Meek posted a conversation that him and Wack had from like 3 years ago. How is Meek not the police? Wack is an ex-con. Meek, who had no problems with Wack at that time neither, just so we can add context, recorded a conversation between him and Wack 100. I want you to think about that while we do the regular morning festivities and then get back to the show. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a beautiful morning. Hey, yo, check this out. Real quick, what we're going to be talking about today is, once again, we have to talk about this Wack 100 thing, because if any of y'all actually missed it, Wack 100 called Meek out. Wack 100 said that when he see Meek, it's on sight. This is what Wack 100 said. You could rewind it, you could go over it again, and you could hear it. But Wack said, when he sees Meek, it's on sight. Yow. Okay, let's get to the people who did drops yesterday. As always, we're looking for $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Let's go. We're almost back on time. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it to that. Shout out to Vic Star. I'm not going to call her dropout. Shout out to Vic Star. We definitely appreciate you, baby girl. Who else we got real quick? We're going to call out these drops. We're going to do roll code, and we're going to get to it. Shout out to White Knight with the 34-23 drop. Shout out to White Knight again. I'm doing like two different things over here, so y'all gotta pardon me. I'm gonna start back from the beginning, because I really want to get to the show already. To be honest with you, I want to start this up already. This got to get started immediately. This is why you be careful about the people you back out in this world. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to White Knight with the 34-20. Wait, first of all, shout out to Vic Star with her drop. I'm not gonna quote it, the how much it was. Shout out to White Knight with the 34-23 drop. Shout out to White Knight again with the $20 drop. Shout out to White Knight again for the $9 drop. Shout out to Emmanuel with the $2 drop. Shout out to Chad Edwards with the $20 drop. Shout out to A Member with the $4.99 drop. And shout out to Brooklyn 456 with the $4.99 drop. As much crap as you starting here, Brooklyn 456, we need to see more than freaking $4.99 drops. Being here every day starting some weirdo shit. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it a stack, and I don't kick you. With that being said, let's do roll call real quick and then let's get to the show. And my sister-in-law is in the house, so could everybody say what's up to BQ Mommy? Also, first, before we even get started, we have a BBN website. We have not been having any articles go up for a couple of days because I need to speak to my writers. But we have a BBN website right there. Go check it out. You can see some of the articles that we've already posted. We also have a BBN apparel shop. What you want to do is you want to copy a BBN apparel, and then you want to send it to us so we can repost you on Instagram. And we have the BBN Cash App right there. We're looking for $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, let's go. What up to the business? How you doing this morning? Stone Up Frost. Also, the business has a, if you look at his name, it has a badge there. That's the 1 year badge. So shout out to the business and everybody else that got 1 year badges. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. What up, Watts Games? How you doing this morning? Yo, we got Roach up in the house. Yeah, let's go. What up, Cal Melson? Cal Melson said, Wack is living up to his name. Laugh out loud. He's playing himself. Please, could I know how Wack is playing himself, Cal? Because anybody explain to me how Wack is playing himself? Could we just be respectful? That's all I ask. The reason why people get kicked is because they come in here and they're not respectful. Not just respectful towards me, but we grown-ass adults have grown-ass conversations. A little cursing here and there is not a problem, but please, let's not use the N-word. Let's not use the F-word. Let's not use the P-word. Any F-words. With that being said, what up, Salty Sack's Creations? To salute. We have a whole thing that we're supposed to be doing because Salty Sack is giving stuff away, but I've been swamped over here and for multiple different reasons, so we haven't been able to get to it. So I want to apologize to everybody, but we still have those dates in mind. We still have the people that are going to be in that particular raffle. What up, James S? Salute. All we see is smoking feet. Who else we got up in here? What up, Radcliffe Martin? How you doing, my brother? What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots, Jones? How you doing today, my brother? Mark Hernandez is up in the house. He says, morning, Jack Frost Company and BBN. Let's go. What up, E. Simmons? E. Simmons says, what up, Jack Frost? Everett Gilchrist. Yeah. You already know what it is. Mike Smith said, Meek Mills jumped out and had them put hands on Safari while he had them do it to 6ix9ine, and he was on, why he had them do it, I don't know what you're trying to say right there, but what I think I know what he's trying to say. Meek Mills had them jump out on Safari when he was on probation. Why didn't he have anybody do anything to 6ix9ine? That's what I think he's trying to say. I'm not 100% clear. You need to write some better sentences than that, my brother. What up, JP? JP says, yo, totally understands Wack point of view, but with cameras, cops in with entourage, Meek did the right thing. First of all, the only cops there were with Meek, just so we can be clear. The only cops that we know that were there were with Meek. So I don't understand what you're saying about that. Also, once again, this happened in Florida. Florida is a stand your ground state. So if Meek would have done anything to 6ix9ine, Meek would have not gotten in trouble. So please stop saying that. Stop saying that. Mike Smith says the whole thing is that just for a man to have bought 6ix9ine at the most, it would have been self-defense because where they was or assault come on. Basically, it's a stand your ground state. Even if it wasn't a stand your ground state, it would have just been a fight. What up, Everett Gilchrist? He says, how you doing, Jack? I started the timestamp. Appreciate you. Send it to me. Or post it. If somebody do timestamps during the show, I'm gonna pin timestamps. So if I have somebody doing timestamps, I'm gonna pin them. What up, DSTN? Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. What up, Queen Shah? How you doing today? Shout out to BBN telling Freddie no F words. Just please rephrase. Who else we got up in here real quick? I'm trying to get down to the bottom. Who else we got up in here? What up, Salty Sax Creation? I called you out already, but he said, personally, I don't think either of them going to do anything. Danny flipped the narrative of the situation when he pulled up, but Daniel is a sell and Meek is the win. Can't sell without the win. Okay. Just your opinion, copy. What up, Trinity? I haven't seen you in a while. It says Star said the same thing. Ain't got ain't got no hands. I was laughing my ass. Said game ain't got no hands. I was laughing my ass off. A lot of times people are just big. You'll be surprised. Most of the better fighters are actually pretty small dudes. You'll be surprised. Who else we got up in here real quick? What up, BQ Mommy? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Did I call out rude? Didn't nobody see them dots. Jones, he says, who was Wack being interviewed by Gilly? No, I don't know who Wack was being interviewed by. What up, Sons to Fathers TV? Happy to see you around, my brother. Who else we got up in here? What up, Suzette Carbuckle? P from Jersey. We trying to get down to the bottom as quickly as possible. What up, Malik Geechee? I am Mikey. Mike Ashman said they both lames. Possibly. And somebody else comes in and their name is 100 miles in running. Let's go. Okay, so this is the first thing that I want to say about this whole entire situation. Generally speaking, from a general standpoint, I don't think that there is nothing wrong with somebody trying to confront you with some BS. What up, Lil B, since 1983? Salute to the Bay. I don't think there's nothing wrong with somebody come trying to confront you and bring some kind of weirdo energy to you, and you go and you not engaging in it. 9 times out of 10, if somebody comes and confronts you and you don't know them, you have no idea who these people are. 9 times out of 10, if somebody comes and confronts you and you don't know them, somebody sent them, I'm advising you, if possible, get away from the situation. Once again, I had some people try to shoot me. I had some people try to set me up to quite possibly get murdered the other day. This is a fact. So you gotta have y'all. They were trying to get me to come outside when it was like I couldn't see through the window or whatever the door was, but it was probably about 6 or 7 people outside. I really couldn't see how many people was outside, but I was by myself. We was at a store. One dude came in, started a confrontation with me. Then another dude ran in the store, went into his jump off like he was gonna pull something out on me, and then they went back outside, and then the next thing I know, there was like 5, 6, 7 people outside, all huddled in front of the store waiting for me, trying to get me to come outside. So they quite possibly was gonna try to kill me. So with that being said, I am definitely not a person that says that you have to engage with every single situation that happens. Copy? So listen, the difference here, just so we could be clear, this is the difference. Meek Mill is constantly talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Meek Mill cannot walk away from that, can't walk away from that fade. I'm sorry. Thank you, DSTN. They was trying to set me up. That's a fact. Meek Mill can't walk away from that fade. I'm going to say this again. Meek Mill cannot walk away from that fade. Now, for everybody that keeps saying Meek Mill, he was trying to get Meek Mill locked up, listen, they're in freaking Florida. That's a stand your ground state. No F words, please. Florida is a stand your ground state. What up, Gloria? Florida is a stand your ground state. For everybody that don't know what that means it don't matter who you are. If somebody comes to you with the effery, that's what the dude wrote, but I don't want that in the chat. If somebody comes to you with the BS, you could come back at them. You could come back at them. You get it? If somebody comes to you with the BS, you could come back at them. Are you listening? So every single time somebody tries to defend Meek Mill and say that 6ix9ine was trying to get him locked up, you a whole liar. You're not wrong. You a liar. That's a stand your ground state. And you know how we all know it's a stand your ground state? Guess how we all know? Guess how everybody in America knows that Florida is a stand your ground state? Could somebody tell me, please? Could somebody tell me how every single person in America, especially a black person, should know that Florida is a stand your ground state. Nobody could guess this. This isn't even hard. Thank you. Thank you, Roach. Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin. We all know it's a stand your ground state. So I'm not shooting at, hold on. I'm not shooting at my son, but my son is a whole activist. He knows Florida is a stand your ground state. How is he gonna say that Tekashi 6ix9ine was trying to get him locked up? Gloria, you got accidentally timed out. You'll be back. So hold on. This is I just want look. We need for people to start not trying to trick shit so they could be right. I get it. What's not a viable defense, by the way, DSTN? What's not a viable defense? Just because I want to be clear before I respond. Florida is a stand your ground state, and we all know that it's a stand your ground state because of George Zimmerman, copy? Because of Trayvon Martin, copy? My son, shout out to my son. I love what they're doing over there. But my son is a whole activist. Ain't he supposed to know that? Isn't he supposed to know Florida is a stand your ground state and Meek Mills could defend himself? So you're trying to tell me not only did Tekashi run up on somebody, Tekashi ran up on somebody in a situation where if they would have did anything back to him, nothing would have happened to them, and y'all still trying to... So this is just Tekashi hate. This don't got nothing to do with the truth. So that's what this is? This is just Tekashi. I mean, if it's just Tekashi hate, it is what it is. I mean, you know, like, not for nothing. If somebody is just like, yo, look, I just hate Tekashi. I don't care what happens. I'm just always going to be against whatever he do. Okay. Copy. I'd be like, okay. Be like, yo, I just hate Tekashi. No matter what happened, I'm gonna be on the opposite side of Tekashi. Period. I'd be like, okay, I don't agree with that type of thinking, but you know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. You don't care what's right or wrong if Tekashi is involved. Anything Tekashi is involved, you're just gonna hate on him, period. I get it. But Florida's a stand your ground state. Is Florida also open carry? Is Florida also open carry? I'm curious. Six Nine's on parole. Meek is on nothing. Ben Roman says only Meek can get himself locked up. He needs to stop biatching and squabble because if anything, 6ix9ine was being the aggressor, so he had self-defense claim, but no straight buster. Yo, look. What up, M. Liggins? Look. No, it's a stand your ground state. I mean, it's an open carry state also. Florida not open carry. Y'all, oh, concealed carry? Okay. But check this out. I want to be clear on this. I want to be 100% clear on this. Listen, check this out. Wack 100 said that when he see Meek Mill, it's on. Wack 100, hold on, let's wait. Let's back up a second. Let's back up 1 second. Wack 100 said that when the thing happened between Meek Mill and Game, when Meek Mill snitched on the Game about the chain getting stolen and told on the Game people, shout out to Bree Powell, the sniper. When he told on the Game, hold on, when he told on the Game, listen, Wack 100 said that when Meek Mill told on the Game, right? The Game was like, yo, let's just shoot the fair one. Meek Mill didn't want to fight him. Now, it is what it is. Just so we can be clear, it is what it is. I am not actively myself saying that Meek Mill had to fight him. Copy? But Meek Mill is the dude that's out here that is supposed to be the most gangster in hip-hop and the most boss in hip-hop. Right? Tell me where I'm wrong. What up, Team Moto? Team Moto says, I long to see the day we can stop beefing and put our heads together and empower every community with the focus being residual money and all no hate, peace, justice, love. I agree. Look, this is my issue. I have numerous issues with Meek Mills. So I'm not going to pretend like I only have one issue. I have numerous issues with Meek Mills. There are just a ton of issues that I have with Meek Mills. I just want to be clear on this. I think anybody that is a fair-minded individual should also have a ton of issues with Meek Mill. Just so we could be clear on this. Right? Meek Mill was upset that his music don't sell. Meek Mill was upset that he lost Nicki Minaj. Meek Mill was upset that people were talking about a rat instead of talking about him. Right? These are the things that it looks to me like Meek Mill is upset and angry over. Just so we could be clear. Right? But how many times did Meek Mill have the opportunity to be on the forefront of the media and F it up and cause himself to take a L? So maybe Meek Mill should be mad at Meek Mill, or is that just me? How many times did Meek Mill have the opportunity to be in the forefront of media, right? To be the story. And every time Meek Mill becomes the story, it turns out bad for him because he's always doing some weirdo shit. Now tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Anybody can say, yo, you wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Not that I'm wrong. I'll wait. I'll wait. Because as far as I can tell, right, Meek Mill has had multiple opportunities to be at the forefront of the story. And every single time he's at the forefront of the story, what it seems like to me, I'm just saying, what it seems like to me is he I don't know what to call it. He muffs the punt. I don't know what to call it. What up, Garrett Crawford? I don't know what to call it. He's had multiple opportunities to be at the forefront of the stories, right? So I need to know when is people gonna start. I need to know when is people gonna stop. When is people gonna start holding Meek Mill accountable? So when I see people, shit, y'all see them buildings in the background? You see them buildings? You see them buildings? You see them buildings? Boom, the sun. I need to know when people are gonna start holding Meek Mill accountable. So we holding everybody accountable for what they do except for Meek Mill. Okay, but I don't care if this is a setup or not. That's not what we talking about. But I agree. I appreciate you, I am Mikey. We're going to talk about what's happening. Because at the end of the day, if this is a setup, Meek Mill was just actively allowing for his career to be destroyed. And I see Meek Mill face. That's not no setup. Meek Mill was surprised he pulled up on him. Meek Mill ain't in on this. Could somebody be setting Meek Mill up? Absolutely. Meek Mill ain't in on this, homie. Wack did not swing on Mike Tyson. That was all fake. Stop, okay? That was a fake. That was all jokes and shit. Shout out to Mike Tyson for being super cool. So this is my question. Can we please stop pretending like Meek Mill ain't the police? I'm the freaking media, and I don't record people conversations without telling them first I'm gonna record them. I'm the media. You trying to tell me Meek Mill recorded a Wack 100 conversation from 3 years ago? How many more people do you think Meek Mill's got recorded? You think this is the first dude Meek Mill's recorded? You think Wack 100 is the first person that Meek Mill's recorded? You think this is the first person that Meek Mill's recorded? Wack 100. First, this is what you need to ask yourself. Why was Meek Mill's recording people? Somebody explain to me why Meek Mills was recording people. He got a whole database over there? Do Meek Mills got a database over there? That's one. Two, all Wack 100 said is that he saw some stuff going on the vehicle, on the tour bus. He had him and his family with him. He was like, you know what? I'm just going to rent a car. What grown man ain't supposed to do that? We on a tour bus. Y'all know what be going down on tour buses? He was just like, yo, I don't want my family around this. You know what I'm going to do? Boom. I'm going to go rent a car. We're going to follow the tour bus, but we're going to drive. I don't understand how that was wrong. Could somebody explain to me how Wack 100 was wrong for that? Could somebody please explain to me how Wack 100 was wrong because there was a tour bus? On said tour bus, there was some things going on that he preferred his family not be involved in or see or be around. So he just went and got a rental car and followed the bus. Somebody explain to me how that's backbiting the game. Can somebody explain to me how that's backbiting the game? I'm listening. Could we get my son in here? Could my son explain how that's backbiting? Ben Roman says, Meek on some, I'm recording a conversation to confront my girl cheating on me and putting her on blast on Facebook energy. That's a fact. James S. says, it's not surprised he's a snitch. Isn't he part of Rat Nation? I Am Mikey says, Wack was never wrong when Wack actually right and makes sense. No one wants to give him his flowers. Black Power says, Meek back on them drugs. The drugs. I need somebody to explain that to me. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. I need somebody to explain that to me. I need someone to explain I need someone to explain how it's okay for Meek Mills to be recording people's conversations and collecting databases and then calling somebody else a snitch. Can somebody explain this to me? Because from what I recall, if you a street dude and you find out somebody's recording somebody else's conversations or even your conversations, you don't fuck with nobody. They a dub. I thought people recording other people's conversation made you a dub. Am I wrong? Is that not the way it works anymore? It don't work like that no more. Is the streets really a myth? Why is there so much light coming out of that damn? Is it just that bright outside? The streets really a myth like that? Because as far as I know, you're not supposed to be recording other people's conversations. I need somebody to tell me where I'm wrong. That's the equivalent of wearing a wire. Thank you, Susan Bortz-Bedell. Everybody remind... Oh, no, I'm thinking of Suzette Carbuncle. Thank you, Susan Bortz-Bedell. I'd like to hear Troy Ave's take on this, too. I should call Troy. I should text him. I haven't spoken to him in months. He probably don't even got the same phone. Crisis, what up, Crisis? Says Meek Mill, a whole FBI agent for recording that conversation. We about to label him CIA Meek. That's a fact! Hold on. Meek is keeping whole databases of people. Whole databases. He's, first of all, I don't got text messages from 3 years ago. I don't even answer my if you ever call me and I don't answer, don't leave a voicemail. I don't listen to them shits. I don't listen to my voicemails. So, but I still don't got voicemails from 3 years ago. And then also, could we just be clear? This is what I be talking about. Whataboutism. Stop letting people try to change the narrative of the conversation because they're wrong about the thing that you're talking about. So they want to talk about something else so they could not, so you could forget they're wrong. All Wack 100 said was, yo, there was some stuff going on the bus. So I just took me and my family off the bus. We went and got a rental. Ain't that what a man's supposed to do? You and your woman is on a bus. You and your woman is on a tour bus. There's stuff going on the tour bus that you don't want your wife and kids to be around. I think his kids was there too. I don't know. But there's stuff going on the tour bus you don't want your family around. But you on the tour though. Ain't you supposed to go get a rental car? I want to know what he did wrong. Juice Now says you can't trust to say anything to Meek over the phone. That's wild. Dude got recording apps on their phone. How you act, you a boss and a gangster. He probably got recordings of other people waiting. I'm 100% sure he got a whole database over there. He got a whole database. That's why I'm just looking. I'm paying attention to all of the people that's co-signing Meek. Paying attention to all the people that's co-signing Meek. Where my son at? My son stay co-signing anybody that say anything about Tekashi. But he got morals and principles. What's the morals and principles about recording somebody's telephone? If you ask my son about that, he's not going to want to talk about that. If you get into a conversation, listen, if you get it, and this is not me shooting at my son or hating on my son, because I don't. I really appreciate what they're doing over there. But if you try to get into a conversation with my son, and you try to say, yeah, but your man Meek, but you like, yo, they man, I don't think this got nothing to do with humbling 40 Luck. I think I'm not arguing against you. I'm not arguing against you, but I don't think this has anything to do with that. So check this out. Hold on. I just want to be clear on something. I want to be 100% transparent on something. 100% transparent. There's people that I don't like. I actively don't like. But if they say some shit that's some real shit, I'd be a clown to ignore it. Just so we can be clear. If you say some real shit, and because I don't like you, I ignore that real shit and I want to talk about something else, that makes me a clown. I don't care if I could beat you in a fight. That still make me a clown. I don't care if you the pussiest nigga on the planet. That still make me a clown. Because I'm ignoring the truth. Now, if you got a person that ignores the truth, first of all, they can't be God-fearing. Let's just be clear on this. If somebody is actively ignoring the truth, you want to know what the difference is? You want to know what the opposite of gospel is? Pardon me. You want to know what the opposite of gossip is? The gospel. You know what the gospel actually means? The truth. So if you're an individual that's actively just, you don't care what the truth is because you don't like that person. So screw what the truth is. I don't care. You're actively doing the devil's work. This is a fact. This is a fact. For anybody that want to talk about it on a biblical term. If you are actively just saying, whenever somebody try to talk to you about the truth, and you want to change the conversation so you could talk about gossip and opinions. What up, Damani? Everybody say what's up to my niece. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. I like my song. I like what they're doing over there with Until Freedom. And you know I loved Queen Tamika Mallory. I don't think they like me at all, to be honest with you. But I think they're right more than they're wrong. I think whenever they talk about Tekashi, it's bias. I think Tekashi could go save 1 million kids out of a burning building, and my son would say he'd prefer the building died. He preferred the kids died in the building because he just don't want Tekashi to get any light. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I know that sounds extreme. But the point in which I'm trying to make is, I don't think that there's a thing that Tekashi could do that can make my son not be against it. If God himself came down and said, you know what, Tekashi, a positive thing, I believe my son will go against God just because that's just the way I believe his brain work. This is just my opinion, and I could be wrong. But the point in which I'm trying to make is this. Meek Mills actively is recording people's conversations and saving them for years. How are you co-signing this guy? Because somebody please... to show you something real quick. Because remember, my sign is all about morals and principles. My son is 100% about morals and principles. Shout out to my son. Go follow the brother. He says the internet has become a cesspool of grown-ass men doing and saying anything for views and likes. You got internet gangbangers, cyber gangsters, and keyboard killers doing tweet bars. That tweet bar shit is dope. Shaking my head. Integrity, honor are becoming extinct. Now, every single thing that he just said is what fucking Meek Mills do. Meek Mills is one of the most cyber. Every time he has a conversation with DJ Academics, he telling me know where he live. I think if Tekashi saved his life, I just don't think my son. I think my son is so far in one direction that there's nothing that could happen. Satan could literally come down and start beefing with Tekashi, and he will co-sign Satan. And it could literally be Satan. Satan could be walking around doing Satan powers. And he will co-sign Satan. That's what I believe. Because there's no way in the world that you can be on Meek's side on this, in my opinion. And also be an advocate for the people. Just so we can be clear. There's a ton of people who could be on Meek's side. But you can't be an advocate for the people and be on Meek's side on this. And this is why sometimes when these things happen with Tekashi, it's just if you don't like him, just don't say nothing. Because when if you don't like somebody and something happens and they're in the right, just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Somebody asks you, I know what, I don't even want to comment on that. Know what? I'm not even going to comment. You come in here and ask me about people I don't like. I don't even want to comment. I don't got time for this. So I just want to be clear on this. He says integrity, honor, and respect. So he has to see how Meek Mill's been moving. So hold on. So Meek Mills, just so we could be clear, so Meek Mills could talk all the shit he wants about Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Tekashi 6ix9ine just got to sit there and take it? Oh, you wrong and strong. Oh, pardon me. You're strong and wrong. That's what you believe in. You believe, right? That as long as you're strong, it don't matter if you're wrong. Right? But you're a public advocate. You're an advocate for our people. Right? Okay, let's get back to Meek and Wack. I just want to explain. I am in no way, just so we could be clear, I don't agree with snitching. I've literally had people come on this show and let y'all know I was locked up for quite some time because I refused to snitch on niggas. And also, I don't know what anybody was talking about. Just so we can be clear. I don't know what anybody was talking about. As far as I know, I don't know what the police even arrested those guys for. Okay? Just so we can be clear. But the point in which I'm trying to make, I'm against snitching. Actual snitching. Not this fake shit that people call snitching. People call any police activity snitching. I'm a honest citizen. Pay taxes. I don't want no problems. Every single person I know that might even almost halfway be involved in some kind of shenanigans, I tell them, don't contact me. I don't want to be, I don't got shit to do with that. Do not call me if you're going to commit crimes. Not because I'm gonna snitch, but because I don't want to go to jail for the rest of my life. So you going to commit crimes? Don't call me. Let me stay home. Let me stay in the hotel. Leave me outside. Don't invite me. I don't want no parts of crimes. Not because I'm a snitch, but because I don't want to go to jail forever. Just so we can be clear. The hell? I had people already come on the show and confirm what I'm saying. You feel me? What up, Anwar? I've had people come on the show and confirm. I'm gonna say something real quick, and then I don't want to stay on this. But when you a New York dude and you go somewhere else, when you a New York dude and you go somewhere else and you get picked up with the people that they know or they feel is doing crimes, they want you to snitch because they figure they could let you go and you gonna go back home. You understand what I'm saying? You figure that a lot of people is gonna get homesick and they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell, and then I'm gonna go back home and I don't never gotta see these people again. You feel me? So when you out of town and you standing 10 toes down, that's totally different than if you live in the city and you like, you feel me? Because when you live in the city, there's actually reason, yo, I can't go back out. I can't go back to the street. I live here. If I go tell, I can't go back outside. These niggas gonna kill me. But when you stay out of town, this shit happens. So that's why everybody be calling New York people snitches. Just for everybody to know. Because there are a lot of you dudes out there that's mad at Tekashi 6ix9ine right now for snitching. And you dudes done snitched on somebody that fuck out of town. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. So when I be telling y'all about how I was out of town, some weirdo shit happened, and I didn't snitch, that's a flex on top of a flex. Because a nigga could have just snitched, got out of town, came back home, and just lived my regular life. And I didn't. So that's a flex on top of a flex. So keep hating. And I'm being quiet on purpose. Now with that being said, Wack 100 said that he's ready for Meek Mill to pull up or for him to pull up on Meek Mill. And let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. He said he's waiting for Meek Mill. Listen, he said he's waiting for Meek Mill to pull up. First of all, Wack 100 said that when he see Meek Mill, it's on site. That's what Wack 100 said. When he see Meek, like. Also, just so we can be clear, how long I've been on the internet, I know one of the trolls is going to come up and say now they're going to pretend, like one of the trolls is going to pretend, right? But how long have I been on the internet? You ain't never hear about me snitching on nobody. How long I've been on the internet? You're going to hit, somebody's going to make some fake shit now, but you ain't never hear about me snitching on sending nobody to jail. All you hear about is somebody tried to steal my company's name and I was going to take them motherfuckers to court. So I had to go get a fucking police report. Because you know you have to file a report before you go take somebody to court for trying to steal your company. That's not snitching. Shout out to every Gilchrist with the $5 hater drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? What did the 5 fingers say to the face? So just so we could be clear, copy? I've been on the internet how long? That's why when somebody came in here the other day and was like, you good sir, we can all tell you it's snitch. No, nigga. No, nigga. No. No. I ain't gonna lie though. I was up in that jail. I was like, oh fuck. The first week was hard as shit. Cause I didn't know what I was gonna do. And then after a while I just said, you know what? This is my home now. I'm keeping it in stack. Because I didn't know I was gonna get out. My bail was high. I was like, my bail was high. My family had to put up. I had a family member that had to put up a house. If you don't know how bail in Georgia worked, then you don't know. I had a family member that had to put a house up. I was sitting in jail like this. This is my home now. I better get comfortable. I'm keeping it in stack. The first week was the hardest because that's what it took. That first week is like you being there a couple of days, you thinking, you know, I might get bailed out. And then after about a week, I was like, you know what? This is my home now, man. I'm just gonna relax. That's my bed. We did a little bit of Kanika Jenkins. Shout out to D Money. I'm not sure what your name is in the chat. He says, Jack, let's go. Who's next? What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Wait, come on, Fix. What did the 5 fingers? Fix, you rat bastard ass camera. Hold on. This is the brush I use, by the way. Boom. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Yeah, people tried to steal my company, yo. Remember when that dude came in here talking about he copyrighted my company and shit like that? And I'm like, you can't, because I've been using it for all of this time. All you doing is creating a whole, all you doing is making it so now I can sue your ass. It's my IP. It's my intellectual property. You can't then say it's yours. You can't go copyright it. Matter of fact, that's a whole federal offense. You know, if you copyright somebody else's intellectual property, that's a whole federal offense. Hell yeah. Taking you to all the courts we gotta go to. What the hell? Oh, shout out to Young Earl with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? I got a couple of drops from this one. I forgot about it. What up, ODS? Said there's no reward for not snitching. Your friends are not going to take care of your kids while you locked up. Probably try and get you your baby moms too. That's why I say this, right? Listen. That's why I say this. Listen. I'm going to think about, especially I got a wife, I got kids. Family first, right? God first, family. Right? So that means that I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going to go to jail. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I have the opportunity to not put myself in a position where I'm going to go to jail, that's what I'm going to do. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to do. So I'm not saying, because I the other day somebody came in here and said something and I was like, well, you going to choose your family or you choosing the streets? And if you out there doing crimes and putting yourself in the way of possibly going to jail and you don't have to, then you choosing the streets. Tell me where I'm wrong. If you could make a decent living or you don't have to be out there doing whatever it is, and you still out there doing whatever it is that gets you caught up, you choosing the streets over your family. Tell me where I'm wrong. Yeah, had somebody come in here talking about they did a copyright or they trademarked my IP. You trademark my IP, you don't know what's gonna happen and take you to court. You know how long I've been using it? And on top of that, I know the people who created the IP because it wasn't they created the damn thing and gave it to me. So I'm gonna be able to contact those people. So you do what you want to do. Come on, who's next? Let's get some more hater drops going. Exactly, Susan Bortz Bedell. Susan Bortz Bedell says, why do people think if they copyright other people's work, they own it? No, that's just registering your ownership. You already own it. You're just registering that with the government. You can't copyright somebody else's shit. You can't trademark somebody else's stuff. This is my IP. It's my intellectual property. Ben Roman says, the only time I'm ever going back to jail is if somebody puts in a predicament that I got to do what I got to do, but at the same time, I'm not running, ducking, or hiding from nobody. I'm going to tell you something. There's a person that used to be on this channel, and this is why I avoid all conflict, like just so you could get a better understanding of where I'm thinking. There was a person that used to be on this channel with me, and this is what he told me. He said, you want to know something that gang niggas do? They want you up out of there. So they'll go pay some kind of junkie. They'll pay some kind of crackhead. They go pay somebody that don't got nothing to live for to go do a thing with you so you could get out of the mix. Listen to what I'm saying. They basically, what the individual told me is, a lot of these gang dudes, a lot of these like people on these block niggas, a lot of these street niggas, they want you out of the way. But they don't want nothing to happen to them. So what they do is they go get some somebody that don't got nothing to live for. They have that person come pull up on you. So now you do a thing to that person and you and that person get into something. And that's how they could just negatively affect your life and fuck you over. So that's why I'm not getting in. I'm not doing nothing with none of y'all. I got way too much work over here that I have to do. I'm not in a position where I could get into some kind of BS with somebody. I'm not in a position where I could do that. I'm not in a position where I could take a whole 2-3 days off because I gotta go deal with court. I'm not in that situation. I'm not in a position where I could take a week off because I went and got locked up. I'm not in that position. So when I walk away from something, if you want to call me pussy for that, not a problem. When I go get an apartment and I'm in a position where I could leave my stuff somewhere for a couple of weeks and I don't have to worry about losing everything, then we gonna be on equal ground. But until then, we're not on equal ground. And I'm walking away from all conflict. Facts. Shout out to world famous Peter Method with the $10 drop. Appreciate you, my brother. And that shit stuck with me when he told me that. Because there was a situation and I was gonna pop. And he was like, yo, nah. They trying to set you up. I said, word? He's like, yeah, they trying to set you up. I said, all right. Shout out to him. He put me on to something that I wasn't even cognizant. I wasn't cognizant of. I wasn't thinking about. It wasn't something that was on my mind. So when you see me walk away from a conflict, understand what it is. I'm not even caring about being a bigger man. I'm caring about being the freest man I could possibly be. I want to be a pirate, nigga. Pirates is free. I want to be free. Not just free out of jail, but free. I want to be able to do what I want to do. Right now, I'm not in that position. Mainly because I have to this situation that I'm in right now kind of really inhibits me. Like, y'all don't understand. We're gonna get back to the conversation, but y'all don't understand. I get invited to video shoots, and I know people feel away because I can't always show up, and I think they sometimes feel like I don't F with them, but that's not the case. You understand what I'm saying? It's not the case. You know, sometimes people understand certain things, sometimes people don't. It is what it is. Could we get those likes up? How we got 130 something people in here with only 51 likes? Could we get those likes up, please? And who's next? Come on, who's next? Wack 100 said that it's on when he see Meek Mills. Y'all think Meek Mills going to the West Coast anytime soon? Ben Roman says, I let my gangster thinking get the best of me sometimes, but do recognize you can't give everything or your energy. You want to know what my biggest issue with my son is? I'm going to tell you what my biggest issue with my son is, right? You don't have to meet everything with violence. You don't. Sometimes people want to meet you with violence. You know what? You could turn around and walk the other way. You don't got to meet everything with violence. I've spent quite a bit of my life where I met things with violence that it wasn't called for and it wasn't needed. And it almost always universally was a negative effect to my life. Threw my energy off, removed me from situations that I should have been a part of. So, you don't always have to meet everything with violence. You don't always have to be trying to show people how tough you are. I'm going to tell you the dopest shit, right? The dopest shit is this, right? Listen. The dopest shit is when somebody says something about you that's just not true. It's somebody that knows who you are, sticks up for you without you being there. That's the dopest shit. That's integrity. You know what else integrity is? I'm going to tell you. Integrity is, even though you feel a way, the way that you feel might not be the way that is the way that shit should go. And you acknowledge that. That's integrity. Once again, I don't think Queen Tamika Mallory and my son care for me at all. But I love what they're doing. I don't agree with everything that they're doing. Y'all know how I feel about Biden. I don't like him and I don't like Trump. But I love what they're doing. And we need more of it. And I'm not with them Black Lives Matter people. But I'm with Until Freedom. How often do y'all see me stick up for both of them? I love Tamika Mallory. Queen Tamika Mallory, I love her. So that's probably not the best example that I can give. That's probably not the best example I can give. But how often do you see me stick up for them? How often do you see people coming here trying to throw shots at my son about some shit that I agree with him on? And I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. That's integrity. Integrity isn't, you know what, we just gonna be wrong and strong. What up, Buku? That's not integrity. You want to know why a lot of these people F with me? You know how many things people told me that never made it to YouTube? Is Roach still in here? Is Roach still in? You know how much shit people told me that never made it to YouTube? I would love for a couple of the Treyway members that I had conversations with to come out and be like, yo, we told Jack this and we told Jack that. He ain't never talk about the shit. Matter of fact, I told Jack I wanted to say a thing, and he told me that probably wasn't a good idea. I could get in trouble. And then he never brought it up. I'm just keeping it a stat. So when people go out there and they question, they say whatever they're going to say about whoever they're going to say it about, right? This is all I got to say. Yo, Roach, hold on. Haven't me and you talked about things that I never put up? Haven't me and you talked about things that I've never posted? So I don't want to hear nobody ever question my integrity. You don't like me, fine. You think I'm this, you think I'm that, fine. Don't question my integrity. Because once somebody questions my integrity, I immediately think you don't got none. I'm just keeping it a stat. Thank you, Roach. I'm just keeping it a stat. Appreciate you, Roman. Just keeping it a stat. Freaking, my son just hates Tekashi 6ix9ine. I get it. But I would not go die on that Meek Mill's hill. Meek Mill gotta go to California at one point or another, right? Who thinks Wack 100 is going to try to pull up on Meek Mill? You think Wack 100 is going to try to pull up on Meek Mill? You do not think that Wack 100 is going to try to pull up on Meek Mill when Meek Mill goes to California. What do you guys think? You think Wack 100 is going to try to pull up on Meek Mill? You do not think that Wack 100 is going to try to pull up on Meek Mill. I want to know what you guys think. We have a vote going real quick. And also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Wack 100 is going to try to pull up on Meek Mill? I'm curious. Pull up on him, period. I just said pull up on him. That's all I said. Meek Mill ain't going to be alone, so does it matter? You think Meek Mill is going... Has anybody here ever seen Meek Mill anywhere alone? That's one. Has anybody here ever seen Meek Mill anywhere by himself? I'm not saying he has to go anywhere by himself. I'm just saying, if Meek Mill's never alone, maybe you don't pull up by yourself neither. That don't even make sense. Mama Safari was by himself. Meek Mill ain't even get involved. Meek Mill sent other people to go do his dirty work. Wait, BT said Meek Mill don't go to the bathroom by himself. Meek Mill go to the bathroom and be like, yo, watch the door. he be in the house with his woman and shit. He be sleep, he be laying down and shit. He gotta go to the bathroom at night. He wake his woman up and yo, get up. His woman be like, I don't want, what's going on, Mickey? And she be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I need you to come watch the door. Yeah, but Wack said, listen to what Wack said. Wack said he'll be with his people, you gonna be with your people, we could all just scrap. That's what Wack said. Wack is basically saying he don't care if Meek is with people. He gonna pull up with people. And they could just all do it. That's what Wack said. No, Wack rolls down on people. We already know that. Nah. Wack rolls down on people. We already know Wack rolls up on people. Alright? He did it to Stitches. There was a situation that had happened with over Tupac that had happened with Tretch. And there was a whole bunch of stories out there. They tried to say Wack got washed, and then Wack didn't get washed. There's a whole bunch of videos on it on this channel. You could go check them out if y'all want. They're probably funny. Y'all might like them. All Wack 100 videos on this channel is usually pretty funny. We don't know what Meek Security is doing. ODS, stop it. We don't know what Meek Security is doing. And I tell you this much, if somebody rolls up on Meek and them and they don't got guns and Meek Security pulls out and starts shooting people, they're going to lose their security license. So I'm pretty sure those people like their job and they want to keep their job. So they're going to probably just have to fight. With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. Yeah, so for everybody that think, yo, this security is just going to shoot people, no. They're not going to just shoot people. Those people are trying to keep their job. These people are trying to keep their job. These people are not trying to... They're not even the ones with the beef. That don't make sense, man. Come on, stop. I think Wack is going to pull up on him. I think Wack is going to pull up on him for this number one reason why Wack is going to pull up on him. Have you ever seen a snitch? Have you ever seen a rat pull up on the person calling them a rat? Nobody said Wack's people were going to be armed. You the one that said that somebody was going to shoot somebody. Don't say, come on, Jack. You the one that said something about shooting, not me. You see how people say stuff and then try to act like I'm saying it? You the one, you, ODS, you are the one that said somebody was going to shoot somebody. I said no one was going to shoot anyone. You said it, not me. I see how you're trying to flip it around and make it sound like I said it, though. Salute to you. Salute to everybody else in the chat that got tricked also. But no, I didn't say that. Just so we could be clear. See, y'all don't notice people come in here and do that? They say some shit, and then when I point out how the thing they saying don't make sense, they start to say, no, Jack, you crazy. No, nigga, you the one that said something about shooting. I ain't say nothing about shooting. It was you. Everybody go check out Salty Sack's, well, if he approaches Meek, situation is going to probably go left. Let's not be confused about that. But everybody already knows that Wack is pulling up to fight and not pulling up to shoot. So if they decide that they're going to do any shooting, they are definitely... Everybody pull up to Salty Sacks. This is Salty Sack Creations. Go follow the brother. He sells plaques. Yeah, be safe in all snow every day. How about that? Yeah, so no, so that's not happening. All right. With that being said, we're gonna get up out of here. Let's call out the drops real quick, and then I am going to let you guys go. That should be funny. That should be funny to me though. I don't know what to tell you. No, they didn't. He had people chased Safari down. That was crazy. Like, I don't understand these niggas. Part of my language, but I don't understand these people co-signing Meek. Is Meek paying y'all? Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $5 drop. Shout out to Young Earl with the $5 drop. And shout out to world famous Peter Method with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Don't get it confused. Yes, I know we still have to have that raffle from, I believe it was last Friday or last Thursday. I think it was last Friday. We still have to have the raffle from last Friday. Obviously, I still have the names. So we're going to have that raffle. I'm sorry it's been taking so long. I DM'd you back, homie. Nah, what do you mean? Meek Mill already kind of threatened Wack 100. What part of you don't know? What part of Wack 100 is gonna always be the most gangster guy in the room? Do you not understand? Just so we can be clear, what part of Wack 100 is always gonna be the most gangster guy in the room? Do you not understand? It don't matter. There's no sit down at this point. Meek Mill says some weirdo shit to Wack. Wack was also saying some stuff. Meek Mill says some stuff back. I'm not even going to call it a weirdo shit because at this end of the day, you got a right to defend yourself. Wack 100 says some stuff about Meek. Meek says some stuff back. Wack probably already want to put hands on him for talking about he was backbiting the game. Don't let that go over your head. All Wack 100 said was I didn't like what was going on the tour bus, so I went and I rented a rental, and me and my wife went shopping and stuff like that. Me and my family went shopping. I didn't want them on the. That's all he said. And this dude tried to act like he was backbiting the game. So shout out to Meek. Meek is delusional. Meek is delusional. The world is very small. That's a fact. With that being said, look, I love y'all. Please, everybody, let's go out there and do some positive work in the world. Let's go do some positive work in the world today. Let's go encourage other people to be the best them that they could be. Because in that moment, we're being the best us that we could be. So go out there and be great. Also, for everybody who is fortunate enough to have a significant other, why don't you bring them something home nice today? Whether it be a nice little piece of cheesecake, might it be a couple of roses. I don't know what your woman likes. You know what? Maybe your man, he would like a new skin for his freaking PlayStation controller, right? He might like a new skin for his PlayStation controller. Why don't you go cop him a new skin for his PlayStation controller? Why don't you go get your man something too, right? He might need some beard but cream or whatever, beard butter or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get something for our significant other today and just surprise them. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know what's dope? What's dope is when we were both thinking about each other and we both show up with gifts. And the gifts don't got to be $100 because I'm also, and also, just so we could be clear, every single person that gives a gift for their significant other, do a freaking hater drop tonight, okay? That's how we should do it. Everybody that takes the advice and gets a gift for their significant other, somewhere between $10 and $15. It don't got to be super expensive. Everybody that takes and gives a gift to their significant other tonight, pull back up to the chat tonight, do a hater drop, and let's celebrate hating. Let's celebrate the haters, because that's what the hater drop does. It celebrates us not being tolerant of people who are intolerant of facts. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang, hashtag Bronx Boneless. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.